Ho ho buddies, Multiple Line Games. I'm Gareth, and today we're playing Paranormasight. And I have the wonderful Vacuum Sealed Vicky here. Say hello, Vacuum Sealed Vicky.
Hi everybody, it's been 2 years since we last played this game. So we're really struggling to remember everything.
Yeah.
It hasn't really, that is like a little lie. It's been like, I don't know, 30 seconds? One episode after the other here.
I know, what's with us? Okay, so last time we talked about all the different curse bearers.
For ages.
For far too long. We then went to the soap factory and we spoke to Takumi, who is the secretary for the CEO or head of the soap
who
factory.
Who claims that she's a witch with godlike powers and that they've got 6 of the curse stones already, which we know is a lie, and that they need to collect them all and that the rite of resurrection doesn't exist.
And that's unsettling. And
the sexy cowboy is like, nah, mate, that's proper shit, that.
Yeah.
He's full of it.
Yeah. He's not having any of
He went
it.
like this, and then said, I smell bullshit.
That's right. Do you think the receptionist is kind of autistic coded?
What did I did his voice. What do you mean by that?
Oh, I thought you were saying the cowboy said that.
Yeah. So
you
just said...
saying... No, I was just saying what he was saying. Like, he was just acceptant. He was just fine with him going. It seemed odd to me that he was like, oh, fine, go away.
What's he going to do? Kidnap him?
I don't know. I feel like he's going to be...
Why is that autistic coded? He's obviously following him. We saw a shadow.
We did see a shadow. Maybe that is what that is. It could be something else.
Well, whatever. I don't understand why that makes him autistic coded.
I thought that he was... a little too trusting in that moment, but if he's following him, that makes sense.
No, I don't think he's being trusting.
You think he was like, fine?
Well, he's like, I guess I can't kidnap you, so this is my only option.
I felt that he was giving more sinister vibes, and I thought he would have done something.
He does give more sinister vibes. Yeah. I think if anyone's tism is showing,
it's yours. I think that maybe... In that case, he doesn't really care because he can track him anyway, so it doesn't matter where he goes.
What, the secretary?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I just think they are stood right outside his building, so he's not having to work too hard in the tracking element.
No, he can just literally see through the front door.
He's just looking through the window, so he's just gone and stood just like 4 paces down the road. Yeah. And he's like, and he stands out quite a lot. He's wearing a full white suit and a cowboy hat, and he's like, I'll just follow this crazy guy around, which is why it's ludicrous that he instantly went to meet with Clutching Chest Woman.
Yeah, though it could be suggested that they're not immediately outside. We didn't see,
but there's a little magnifying glass that said that was the soap factory, and we could see through the windows that there was a hive of activity.
We could do that, yeah, but I wondered whether here is a different place when they left, but probably not.
No, the background was the soap factory still.
Yeah, that's true.
See? There it is.
There it is.
Have a little think. How interesting that the queen of... Well, how did you pronounce it?
Hihaku? I don't know. I'm like...
Or the witch, whatever she is trying to get her hands on the rite of resurrection. It's like some kind of dark fairy tale. Regardless of what is or isn't true, we must stay one step ahead.
Okay.
Can we look at the building? Oh.
Uh-oh. By the way, there's one more thing of interest I heard while in the company's reception lobby.
You're very slowly zooming in on him.
Yeah, just really eager to hear what he's got to say.
And what's that?
Oh, now we're going back a bit. People were discussing whether one of the bodies found this morning was that of Hihaku, a Hihaku employee.
Really?
You're just rocking back and forth. So long as the officials haven't revealed their identity, it all amounts to no more than speculation, though. Despite that, I've reason to believe Hihaku Soaps is deeply involved with the 7 mysteries.
They'll be the washing machine one, won't they? Because
maybe.
Soap.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense.
Yeah.
At the very least, I can assure you I've gathered that much.
Yeah, well done.
The more we know, the better our negotiations will go.
Look at the building to see if it says he's looking in it.
We should avoid Hihaku for the time being. It'll be a pain if I have to deal with Takumi again. Okay, we've done that now. That's why it wasn't ticked off, because we clicked it to go in, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Chat to him.
It's done.
Oh.
All talk is done.
All talk, no action.
Where's this man?
Yeah, we can't see him anymore.
No.
He's going to follow us. So now we can either go... Well, go on. Go to the movie.
Go to the movies.
We can go to the school or the park. I say the school.
Yeah. Let's go get
Even
an
though
education.
he's following us and seeing us both together, so he knows now that there's two of us.
Yeah. Here we are at Ground Zero. Kamagata High School. I guess it's logical that the police has got this place shut down. The teacher's body was found here after all. It's as if the students have nowhere to go now that the school's closed.
I mean, that is literally what it's like, yeah.
Surroundings. The news has attracted a bunch of curious onlookers, huh?
That's what we have to pretend to be.
That works in our favour. The more people around, the better we can blend in.
I mean, he's definitely not blending in. Look at him.
He's literally peacocking with that hat. School gates. It seems the officers are still inspecting the scene. Entry has been strictly prohibited. Okay.
Is there nothing else to look at?
No. Doesn't seem like it, right?
Okay.
We can look at him.
He appears to be wary of those police officers. Maybe the police really do have something against private investigators.
What's happening here?
Looking over there.
Well, did you do that?
No, I didn't do that.
Just like in those detective novels.
Is that to show that we're being followed? Can you scroll to that side?
I can't go that way, you see.
Oh my goodness.
Oh my goodness.
Let's have a little think.
Didn't I think just before? No.
I can't remember.
2 people have died. A teacher named Kohi, Jonochi, and a student, Michio Shirishi.
She's like reading it off this
Hang on.
list.
That's me. That's Johnny Vegas.
No, no.
Yeah, that's Johnny Vegas.
She does die.
Johnny Vegas. So maybe I don't have to do Johnny Vegas anymore.
No, we'll go back in time and we'll have to do that.
But then we'd have to redo this because she wouldn't be dead anymore.
That's true. So
maybe we should stop doing the school and we should have gone to the other place.
It's alright, we're done now.
Okay.
Is there anything else to be gained here?
Have a little chatsy.
This place is said to be connected with the story of the Fool's Procession. I wouldn't be surprised if a curse bearer decided to turn up.
I mean, we are a curse bearer.
However, I need to find out if the teacher was a curse bearer or not. Hey. I expect the police to be baffled since they don't know anything about the curses.
His eyes are so beautiful.
I can ask around and see what the students have to say. Inquire. Yeah?
Or should we move on to the part? We'll inquire.
Alright, I'll go ask the students about Michio. I'm back. Did you miss me? I'm back, Mum.
So, what did you learn?
That school kids sure love a good rumour. I was practically drowning in stories about Mr. Janochi and Michio, most of which seemed dubious at best.
Not surprising.
Most of what I heard was hardly worth a second thought.
Except?
But there was one story that caught my attention.
Oh?
Some believe that Michio is the one who killed Mr. Janucci.
Really?
The story's got 2 pieces of evidence to back it up. One of them wasn't news to me. Apparently he's been mumbling that Michio was going to kill him for some days now. A fellow teacher overheard this mumbling and told the students.
Seems a weird thing. When you were a teacher, would you be like...
grossly inappropriate thing to do.
Would you be like, hey, kids, have you heard?
Have you heard?
Louise in class 5 keeps saying she's going to kill Mr. Peterson. That's really odd.
Pretty juicy gossip, isn't it, girls? It's you.
And then it spread like wildfire, I suppose. Rumours that juicy don't stay a secret for long.
So was it
That'd
someone...
be the weirdest rumour. At my school, we'd have like rumours like...
Something a serial killer might do?
One's an alcoholic. One's having an affair. Not that a student has decided to kill one of the teachers. Those weren't the rumours at our school. What were the rumours at your schools?
Yeah, tell us in the comments. As for the other piece of evidence, A pigtailed girl in her school uniform was seen around the school late last night. Was my flashlight.
Do the spooky voice. Go on.
Although numerous people claim to have seen the girl, not one of them saw her face. Some are proposing it is Michio. Was Michio brought back to life? Or that it was her vengeful spirit?
Did they both have pigtails?
I don't think so. I don't think so. But it's not like
No,
Michio...
because we know there were two schoolgirls.
Mm-hmm. I don't think they both had pigtails. Did they? Maybe they did. I can't remember properly.
I can't remember.
It's not like
We
Michio...
can see a picture of them in a minute.
Is Michio the one that with the...
That's Johnny Vegas, isn't it?
Yeah.
So press Y. Don't we see pictures of them? Persons
We
of
see
interest.
pictures.
So... No, you just got to scroll through.
Yeah, I know. I was just looking for Michio first.
Well, you've gone past her. Stop
Have I?
it. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, I was looking at the second name.
Pigtails.
Right, yep.
And go...
So that's not Johnny Vegas.
Oh, so they're
No.
saying this is...
That's Johnny Vegas.
Right, hang on.
So she's...
Michio is the one that was found deceased a week ago. Okay.
Right, okay.
What about the other student then?
Yakko. That's not pigtails. So it's this one.
Oh.
So this is from a week ago.
So they said she committed... Hang on. Go back to Yakko. So we don't know...
Does it say she's dead there? No.
No. Go to Yakko. And so she decided to do the spirit book. Right. Okay.
Yeah.
And she's got a curse echo. And Mio, Johnny...
She doesn't have one.
No. But she was telling the other one about them.
Yeah.
But she carried a... Oh, hang on.
Yeah.
She carries a memento. Scroll down. Scroll down.
All the way down.
Yeah, it said... she
Memento
carries
of
an
her father
old
with her.
talisman, a memento of her father with her at all times.
Mm-hmm.
And then that's what Yakko said, isn't it? To the
Is that right?
janitor. Do you remember? Anyway, yeah, let's just go off this. I forget
Okay.
everything, so...
No point trying to remember it. We'll just forget it
Yeah.
again. It's not like... did I just read this? The rumor might have been made up just to fan the flames.
But if it were true, I'd want to get a hold of her in order to hear her side of the kidnapping.
If she's alive, that'd be ideal. There's still one more thing I should mention. I discovered where Michio lived. A student had a list of student addresses on hand.
This is really weird. Why would you give it to this random man?
That's an amazing find.
He's the greatest PI. He just gets the information from them. I believe all of the students actually have a copy of said list. It truly worries me how easy it was to obtain what should be confidential information.
Yeah, it's mental.
Imagine what would happen if that information got into the wrong hands.
I mean, it's literally just got into the hands of someone with a curse stone.
Well, so far it hasn't, no?
Sure. Let's hope it stays that way. In the meantime, it's now possible for us to visit Michio Shirei's house. Yep.
You know,
And
when...
then this the start of us being put on a register.
You know when you're a streamer who, like, streams all day as
sorry.
your job?
Yeah.
How do you do eat and poos?
You probably take a break and then you go do that.
But then, like, so say you're a big streamer, I mean, and you've got, like, 10,000 people watching you. If you're like, guys, I'm just going to go and have a wee, then those 10,000 people aren't just going to hang out, are they? You'd lose your people.
Yeah.
So do they get, like, catheters and stuff?
I mean, maybe some do. I don't know.
Do you think some do actually get catheters? That would be mental. I bet you loads of them just piss in bottles. What about that guy that pissed on the floor of his office?
The quartering.
Yeah, when he was drunk.
The floor of his office. I think...
Well, it's a basement, so he thinks that that's okay.
No, I think that people will do, like, 3 to 4 hour streams and then just...
Yeah, I know. I just think that some people do it for their full-time job.
Mhm.
I guess they just do chair reacts then.
They do chair reacts, yeah.
But I just wondered about it, especially like if you're going for a poo, because poos can sometimes, like, they're not as quick as a wee.
As quick as wees.
You could be sat for a minute or two, couldn't you?
Yeah.
And sometimes you might want to read.
But I think it isn't that surprising to find that people put breaks for themselves.
No, I know, but I just think that if I had 10,000 people watching me, I'd be like, oh, I can never leave now, because otherwise those 10,000 people would go away, and by staying it might just get bigger, and so then I'd be too afraid.
It's like gambling.
I'd have to sit on a chair with a bucket in, so I could just be weeing and pooing whilst,
that'd be fine
whilst doing it. What would I stream, do you think? What would be my thing?
Well, apart from sitting on buckets and pooing in them.
No, I wouldn't stream that. I wouldn't be telling the audience that. They'd all think I was on a normal chair, but secretly it would have a toilet
if you say
inside.
in your stream I'm sat on a normal chair, people are going to be suspicious.
But I wouldn't say that. I'd just let them imagine it's a normal chair. But what do you think I'd stream?
Embroidery?
Oh my god, that would be the dullest fucking stream ever, wouldn't it?
You can make it exciting.
Hey guys, do you want to watch me embroider?
Yeah.
No, nobody's excited by that.
You could stream whilst hang gliding or something.
I mean, yeah, but I don't do hang gliding very much anymore.
No. It's not back in the heyday of your hang gliding times.
I could do art, but again, it's kind of boring to watch people draw.
People do that though.
Not streaming, I don't think.
I think people do.
I could do gaming, but I'd get too self-conscious.
Yeah.
And also people would think I was weird because I get really upset if I've got to be a baddie in a game.
I think that, I mean, you do that to a fault, don't you? But I think people do have that. They don't like being the bad guy.
Yeah, do they like start again and stuff all the time because of it though?
Probably not.
Yeah, I think I'd just be frustrating to watch.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe I could be
but it could be funny to watch.
A React creator.
Yeah.
I could just watch videos of other people and be like, oh, I didn't like that take very much.
Didn't like that.
And
don't like this.
This one is good.
Now this I don't like.
This one I do like. Nope, I do not like that one. This one seems racist.
Yeah.
This one, not racist.
Yeah. Maybe that could be your thing. Just racist or not. Welcome to Racist or Not Racist.
Yeah, I could do that. It'd be alarming, the amount of racism, though.
Yeah.
There's this streamer that I know of, and he has roaches crawling all over his body all the time, and he doesn't brush his teeth, and he has like all blood that falls from his mouth because of gum disease. And I imagine he looks kind of zombie-esque. And he's really racist. He does racist stuff all the time.
The problem is, setting up a premise like that is that you're going to have...
The arbiter, then, of what's racist. And I'm not sure
No, it's not. That's not the only problem. Like, if there's more racist things than there are non-racist things, you're going to have to balance it out and say some of those racist things are not racist.
Why do I have to do that?
Because it'd be boring. Be like, oh, she's going to say something's racist again.
Also, can you imagine if me, as a Italian heritage white presenting woman was going around saying what's racist and not racist? Maybe I should do misogynistic or not.
No, you should do what's racist.
Okay. Fine.
I can imagine the students are uneasy after learning of the murder.
You have to cut all of that bit out.
No, that'll stay in.
It's not relevant to the tale.
No, I know.
It was just a thought that I just wondered what I would stream. I should stream doing books.
Okay, and say if they're racist or not.
Yeah.
It may be them well to. It may do them well to stay home for some time, but if not for fear of their safety. The police are probably too wrapped up in solving the case to be concerned about the student's mental health.
Oh, but he's concerned. Oh, he's so sexy.
Oh, he's so sexy.
I can see that.
I can see that. And I can see that. It's important that society provides a safe environment for the benefit of our youth.
Yeah.
Some school policies could use some rewriting, especially those handling the students' personal information. Can we talk about the case for a second?
Also, can we talk about how Facebook was like, oh, you deleted a selfie? Here, buy this cosmetic product.
Yeah.
That's bad.
Yeah, that is bad.
He has not been listening
Is
to
it
Richter.
racist?
No.
Not racist. Okay, you got your first verdict?
Is it misogynistic?
Yes. We'll just soundbite that. Yes.
That's right. I don't want a student being kidnapped on their way back home ever again. I'm so brave.
I expect criminals to grow more cunning as time passes. There may be time where the authorities can't keep up. That's where outlaws such as myself come in.
What's this about? You're an outlaw?
Actually, just forget I said anything.
Oh my god, is he one of those people that hangs out on the subway attacking people? You know, what are they called? Vigilantes?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Is he?
Maniacs.
I bet you he's got a YouTube channel where he goes out and does that thing where he
Catch a predator.
Predator thing. Yeah, definitely.
He's got a predator watching.
He's
YouTube
like,
channel.
I'm a 13-year-old girl, and then he goes there and he goes like, you're a predator, and like
He just comes.
really.
Why don't you take a seat?
Undermines the whole thing.
No, this is you.
Michio's home. I'd expect her family might be able to tell us more. But it's a hard topic to bring up so soon after her suicide.
No,
Hang on, I'm not allowed to say
That's
suicide.
We'll do it anyway, though. We'll go over there and we'll bother her parents.
I think we should go to the park. However, it's normal for a high school girl to keep things hidden from her parents. Weren't her parents bad? Especially if it involves criminal activity.
Were they? Is that right?
Oh, hang on. Don't you want to chat to him? Have we done chatting?
Yeah, we've done chatting.
There's a tick.
Mm-hmm.
So there's the student's house. But then that man that's clearly following us is being taken then to that student's house, and we don't want to do that.
We might have to do them all anyway, though.
Well, for now, let's go to the park and try and...
Put that off as long as possible. Try and lose him in the park.
Yeah.
Sprint between the trees.
Let's confront him in the park.
Good idea. We'll see him if he's in the park.
Midoricho Park. Or Midorico?
I've got a picnic blanket over there. We're here. This is Midorichi Park. Ayame Tono lives around here. She wasn't in her apartment when I dropped by this morning. I wonder if it's worth checking again. Have a little think.
It seems picking up Ayame's trail is out of the question for now.
What? Oh. Why did we even come here? Oh, she doesn't approve with our decision. Yeah, sorry if I don't want to take the creepy man following us to the poor young girl. Right, look at the surrounding. Oh! It's a sticker!
We got one. Oh, good going, Mom. You found a haiku. That's a rare one.
Yes!
It's interesting that all of these curse bearers are all,
now?
all invested in finding these stickers.
Yeah. It's a real things.
We got it. It's a real things. Okay.
Surroundings. Look for creepy people.
This place is connected with the story of the Taiko of Sugaro. Not only that, but Katsushika... Oh, there's a tree in the way. Hakai's home was also in this area. That might be why Ayame's chosen to live here. There's going to be a person there. Okay.
No. Go the other side. Oh, there he is. Oh, there he is.
Whoop, there he is.
Go up in the air.
Okay, just in case. Anything there? No, nothing there.
Now look on the ground.
Look at this tree. No. Okay.
Oh, look at him. It's always heartwarming to see children playing in the park. Why are we thinking that one's looking at him? Richter seems to like kids. Perhaps because they're on... What? Because they're on the same wavelength.
Yeah.
But this inspector extraordinaire, as you keep calling him, is also like a child.
Yeah. He is like a child.
Ugh.
We won't get much done standing around here. Why don't I go and check out Ayame's apartment?
You don't mean to speak with her, do you? You have to press the button.
No, I prefer to get an idea of what she'd been up to. I'd like to see whether she's been home or not, just to potentially get a trace on her movements. Sorry, I was moving the mouse then.
Then, be my guest.
She's jealous. She's jealous. Okay, I shouldn't be long. I'm back, Mom.
So, nothing?
I'm afraid so. She still hasn't returned.
Oh, I do hope she's not dead.
However,
However,
I noticed a few people that seem to be related to the police force keeping watch in the area.
oh no.
I don't know if they got eyes on her apartment, but they do appear to be watching the building it's in.
Interesting. She wasn't one of the dead. So it might not be Johnny Vegas that died. It could be her.
I feel like I didn't see... Hang on, we're looking at the apartment that we're looking at.
Is the art student that was like, I'm going to bring back the printer guy.
Yeah, that's right. You think she's dead?
Well, I think she might be if the police are at her apartment and she hasn't come home yet.
You've got a sharp eye to have noticed them, despite them being so covert.
What can I say? It's part of the job.
Hold your hat, sexy man.
So hold your sexy hat. However, it meant I had to refrain from knocking on her door or looking through all the windows. I wasn't able to check her electric meter or mailbox either, unfortunately.
You were planning to go that far?
Well, how else would he know whether or not she came home?
We won't make much progress sticking around here.
We've got to take the guy to go and see the poor girl.
Yeah. We got to... this is the high school.
No, it's the other one.
This is the...
soap factory.
Soap. Yeah, we're going up to the top right.
Okay, let's take the creepy man to this poor suicide woman's house.
I'm sure she wouldn't like to be identified as that.
No, I just can't remember anyone's names. How did it go?
I went to visit Michio Shirishi's family home, however, no one seemed to be there. I got no answer at the door and all the lights were out.
Did you break in?
It seems to have been empty for a while now. There was a stack of newspapers out front.
What's in the chat?
Oh, it's nothing, it's okay.
Are they saying that I'm the sexy one?
I think they are, yeah.
I've never liked those messy and cluttered back streets. They give me the jitters every time because I'm a giant snob.
Yeah, a bit classist.
It's reassuring to have someone as strong and tall and handsome and sexy and smooth-skinned and strong-willed and brave as Richter.
Open-shirted.
Accompanying me. Hey, I didn't get to read the rest
of it.
I'm
sorry, I assumed that you'd read it. Hang on.
Accompanying me, he looks so unfazed. He's so brave. I suppose the detective is used to this kind of thing. Always investigating and chasing gross, disgusting, dirty criminals. I wouldn't be cut out for it at all.
Have a little think.
I don't understand why no one's come to this house, even after Michio committed suicide. I wonder if this place is... okay.
It's like she's holding enough back for us to really wonder what she's talking about here. Alright.
Did we look at the surroundings? It's you.
Social connections run deep in working class areas like this place. So I decided to talk to the locals.
Yeah, I met a few nice working class. We talked to each other.
I met a few nice old ladies who were kind enough to give me the scoop. Turns out the Shirishi's reputation really went down the dumps this past year.
Is that so?
I'll give you the quick summary. They moved here about 3 years ago. Their previous residence was in a better part of town. Michio's father died in a car accident, leaving behind just the two of them. Michio's mum, Toshiko, now a single mother, relocated here.
Aww.
Does relocated have only one L? It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
At first, they got along with the neighbours. Many of them were in similar situations, helping and being helped in turn.
So far, so good. What happened?
Well, as I said, their reputation began to go downhill about a year ago. A man recognised as Toshiko's common-law husband had moved into the household. His name was apparently Kankichiro Iwai. Neighbourhood gossip is something else. Somehow, everyone knew his name.
So, what of this Iwai character?
He was apparently a vulgar fellow with a criminal record.
He was abusing the girl, wasn't he?
Yeah, I guess so. He was prone to violent outbursts. The neighbours often
Who's that stood right by us?
Don't know, some sinister person. The neighbors often heard screams and shouting coming from the home. The neighbors took particular note of Toshiko's screams, pleading with him to not hit Michio.
That's terrible.
As if that wasn't unsettling enough, every night the neighbors also began to hear an eerie chanting.
It's a different person.
Through this, the shirashis standing in the neighborhood plummeted rapidly. What does that mean? Oh, they're standing. I see.
Yeah, like their reputation.
It wasn't that they were stood in the neighborhood and then they plummeted rapidly.
No, like a big slide was installed.
They were just on like a lift that suddenly broke. Toshiko was often seen covered in bruises and wounds.
So they didn't help her, they just judged her.
Yeah. These two old ladies who he's got this story from, right?
Well, that's how the whole neighborhood reacted, they say.
She stopped responding to her neighbors. She would just turn the other way when greeted. They kept the storm shutters closed even during the day, and effectively shut themselves away from the entire community.
That sounds horrible. Why didn't the police step in and do something?
Why didn't they
They did, but the policeman died. Who's the one he's connected to, isn't it?
Oh. Why didn't they speak to their butler or something? Unfortunately, under our current laws, the police aren't allowed to get involved with domestic disputes.
That's awful.
And then Michio reportedly killed herself.
And this is how the working class live?
Things only got worse with Iwai, and Toshiko was admitted to the hospital for physical and mental abuse. Ever since, Iwai hasn't returned to the home. Which one is Iwai?
The baddie, the bad man that she got with.
Right. Many locals expressed sympathy for Michio's circumstances, but just as many were fed up with the shirashis entirely, and seemed relieved that things finally quieted down again.
What do you think of all that chanting, bro?
It seems that they were still considered outsiders even after 3 years of living here.
Here?
I don't understand it. Why would Toshiko have gotten involved with such a brutish good-for-nothing in the first place?
It was the resurrected corpse of her husband, do you think?
Maybe.
You remember that her husband died and she moved there?
Yeah.
Do you think this was her dad?
And then he wasn't the same or something?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Because they said some people have been resurrected, but I didn't know why they said that or if we'd ever heard that before.
Yeah, I don't know either.
I've heard many... Oh, it's you.
I've heard many stories where one's partner's personality does a complete turn after entering a relationship.
Yeah.
After her first husband's death, Toshiko's financial situation had only
That's how it was with me and Gareth.
Toshiko's financial situation had also taken a turn for the worse.
He got better.
She was determined to send her daughter to a good high school. It's possible she fell victim to sweet promises.
Oh. Life can be tough, I suppose.
You don't seem moved by the story, Mom. That's fine. People have all kinds of stories. Like this one. Collect all information on persons of interest.
Ooh.
That's cool. Huh?
Yep, we led him right here.
Oh, so you came here too?
Huh? Oh, what is it?
Hello.
Oh,
it's the detectives. Thank God that they're here.
could you repeat what you know one more time for me, Richter?
Uh-oh.
Fade black.
So we've got to do something else before doing that
Well,
one.
the police.
Yeah. Fancy sushi?
I'm really trying to put off Johnny Vegas' voice. I mean, I think that by now maybe she's got more used to her area and picked up some of the accents from there, and she's no longer
I mean, maybe.
Johnny Vegas. Maybe she's more like breathy and quiet.
Probably not, though, right? Why would it change that much?
She's got a sore throat. COVID. She called COVID.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, I don't know. I'd be surprised if that had
She's
happened.
going around with her own curse stone. COVID.
The Fancy Sushi Tetsuo.
Oh, we're doing 3 things.
That's right.
Tetsumi, Summary of
previous events with
dusk fast approaching.
They have no time. Oops. They have no
time to waste.
With that in
mind, Tatsumi and
Erio direct there.
Investigation towards Komagato? Komagata?
Yeah. High school and
the Shirashi residence.
Everything's in threes?
Well, it wasn't. I did
Oh, did you?
Too many then, yeah.
Uh-oh. You're in trouble.
Uh-oh.
Should we go here or should we do this
trouble.
one?
Yeah, school first. It's come
Let's go to school first.
And it's burst my bubble here.
Yeah.
9 a.m.
Come on, God, to high school. Hello! I like this new music that follows them.
Komagata High. Classes are suspended for the day, so the students are just kind of wandering around aimlessly. This is jazzy music.
Yeah.
We're having a nice time. Hang on.
Gymnasium.
Komagata High's gymnasium also serves as a polling place and evacuation center. A lot of the buildings around here are still made of wood, but this place looks safe and sturdy.
Alright. School gates.
The school gates will stay locked while forensic inspects the scene of the incident. Looks like they're still busy. Let's talk to the person in charge later.
Look to the other side.
Surroundings.
The news of the dead teacher has also attracted a fair share of rubberneckers.
What's a rubbernecker?
That's somebody that's like
looking
looking
I see,
at
that
like,
makes sense.
When
kind
you
of
see
straining
car
their neck
accidents,
trying to see.
When you drive past a car accident and things. I don't know whether this is a Japanese expression though.
The atmosphere is kinda tense with this many cops around.
Have we done it all? Yeah, I think we have. Let's have a little think. Ideally, we could talk to someone who was involved in the incident. Easier said than done, though.
How do you remember your voices?
This place isn't only connected to the case because the students were under Yoshimi's jurisdiction.
I think the key is to just have like 3.
Only have 3 voices.
Yeah. It's also the site of the Fool's Procession and, of course, where that teacher was killed.
I don't remember what his voice was like.
It's just higher.
I do. I need to go higher.
Yeah.
Seems like a likely place to find some clues, don't you think?
Yeah, that's reaching it.
You're reaching?
All right. Speaking of schools...
What is it?
You said Paranormal Affairs can't help us right now. So why don't we get that psychic high school you mentioned to help us?
Oh, that's Johnny Vegas. Oh, no.
A lot of people involved in this case led back to this school anyway, so it might make things easier to have them with us.
For a guy who questioned me on the legality of working with them, you sure seem eager to exploit underage labor.
Hey, who said anything about exploiting them? I just want to give our young experts the opportunity to shine. They're gonna be big stars.
When did you become such a smooth talker? Anyway, I'm afraid I don't know where they are.
Oh, I see. I wonder if there's anyone who could help us scout out the area.
There is one guy. You're talking to him?
I thought maybe there was something else.
Oh, what? No, if the... Oh. Is it the police?
Maybe... What? What?
We'll go to the gate again. He said we talked to the police after.
We did that, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll have a think. I don't know. Oh, we haven't looked at him for a while.
9 a.m. A perfectly reasonable time for students to be at school. And yet...
The murder of their teacher means they're not.
I doubt this will be that simple.
Is there something on my shirt? Don't tell me I stink.
What are we supposed to do?
I guess move.
I guess so. We're going here.
Yeah. Why would we be going there?
I don't know. Tetsuya Susumi.
9 a.m. I thought it was 9 a.m. at the school.
Yeah, we can teleport. Near the Shiraishi household. They're not there right now.
It seems like Michio's house is at the end of this road. We don't want to intimidate them, so maybe I should go alone.
What are you saying about me?
Let's look at the surroundings.
The houses are really crammed together in these narrow alleyways. Strangers like us walking through definitely stand out. It really feels like old Tokyo.
Is there a sticker there?
Really? Like here?
Yeah, but I don't think there is.
I think so.
Well, surroundings is still clickable. Oh. No, surroundings is still clickable.
It's quiet.
Oh.
It's quiet. This place is normally pretty lively, full of people coming and going. But it seems like everyone's decided to stay inside because of the recent incidents.
Have a little think.
So, the Shiraishi household. There's a chance that Michio didn't actually kill herself. It might be for the best that we don't find her parents. We didn't find her parents.
Do you mean we didn't? We haven't even gone there yet?
Well, yeah, that's going to be like a mistake, I'm guessing. Let's go here then.
Well, don't we want to look at sexy me over there? Look at that tight ass.
I was checking the Shiraishi house at the end of the road. This street's real narrow, so two big guys like us would stick out like a pair of sore thumbs. How narrow are these streets? It's just you have to literally... You can't walk side by side.
Why isn't he ticked?
I don't know.
Okay, go to the house.
Alrighty, I'll go check the house.
What's happened to him?
Well, he's gone off.
Oh, he's back. Oh, you're back.
No luck, boss.
No one home.
Doesn't look like it. I knocked for a while, but nobody came to the door. I glanced in the windows, but there was no sign of activity inside either. And I saw about 3 newspapers stuffed into the mailbox.
Suspend.
What does think do?
So suspend. What does it do? Not much we can do if they're not home. Let's go somewhere else for now.
Does suspend just move you to the
To the timeline.
Yeah.
I'm guessing so. Well, there's no point in us going back here, I don't think.
Well,
Do you want to go back just in case?
yeah, I guess. I think we're stagnant. We need to be Johnny Vegas. Can you do a Johnny Vegas?
Susumi? No, not really. Not to the quality that you're able to do it.
Oh yeah, it's definitely quality.
I know we're here.
Here we are.
We've
We've
said all
done
of this. Okay.
Oops, didn't mean to do that.
Suspend.
Suspend. You cannot currently... What? You cannot currently progress any further. Once your situation has changed, select resume to try again. Pressing suspend will return you to the story chart. Suspend. Alright, well, it's time for us to do Johnny Vegas. We'll do that next time on Borderline Games.
Oh, thank God.
Thanks for watching this episode of Paranormasight.
Tune in a week's time.
In a week's time, and we will be doing Johnny Vegas.
Do Johnny Vegas.
You do your vocal warms up.
Hang on, how does Johnny Vegas talk again?
He talks like, no way.
Does he?
Don't think so.
Well, why would you do such a thing?
Well,
I'm going to have to listen to Johnny Vegas.
Johnny Vegas. Johnny Vegas. Like that.
I just did that. That was me doing that.
I said it as well. Did you hear me say it?
Yeah, but you sounded like a different, not like
different kettle of fish.
Yeah.
All right.
Whereas
well, we'll do
I was
this next
identical.
time.
Did you see Johnny
Identical.
Vegas commented and said, "I don't even remember doing this collab."
Yeah, it was very nice of him, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's how good I am.
Reaching out. All right, well, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Have a good evening. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye.
Love you,
Bye.
bye.
Love you too. Bye-bye.